Hi everyone, welcome to a Nature Walks video. It's been a little while since I've done one, but welcome to spring and thought I'd start up and do a couple more. Today I've got quite a good one. You might see I'm in fluorescent orange. That's because I'm actually out on a site, an old quarry site actually, doing some bird survey work. But I've just come across this really nice sort of patch of grassland that I wanted to show you, particularly because it's got one beautiful flower that I wanted to show you that's just come out at this time of year. So let's have a look at it. So this is the meadow that I'm in. You can see the old quarry edge there. I'm not going to walk over to the edge, but this is the grassland, and it's it looks kind of quiet, not much going on, but there is a lot of life. There's a lot of cuckoo flower, that white flower there. But the one I wanted to show you is just down here in front of me, and it's this one here. Now you might instantly recognize it. It's an orchid. Stunning flowers, not really anything you can mix an orchid up with, but there's quite a few orchid species, and the early flowering ones, so these are some of the earliest flowering ones coming out now at the end of April, can look quite similar. So which one is this, and what can you confuse it with? Well, this one is actually green veined orchid or green winged orchid. The only one you can confuse it with is the early purple orchid, because they're the only two that come out sort of end of April, beginning of May time. The third sort of purple one is the common spotted orchid. Now, it's really good ID features for this one is first to look at the leaves. So if you sort of pull the leaves away, you can see that these are unspotted leaves, and you need to check quite a few of them, because actually even on early purple and common spotted orchid, some of the leaves can be unspotted, and just check that. Looks like it's spotting, but actually it's where there's holes been chewed by some insect on the leaves. But all of these are unspotted, and they're quite a light glossy green, so that's a good sign for us to have green winged orchid. But the main thing is about the hood. So the green veins is nothing to do with the leaves, it's all to do with the tops of the hoods of the flowers. So I'm just going to zoom in, and hopefully you can see that on a lot of the flowers they've got this green set of veins. Now it's quite early morning, the light's not fully on them, but you can see quite strong venation on the top hood of the flower. Now this actually isn't a petal, it's either what they call a sepal or a tepal. I can't quite remember which one's which, but essentially it's the top of the flower has these really strong parallel veins running through, and if this flower dries, because it's been a frost overnight, and they'll become a lot more vibrant green colour. They look a bit dark at the moment, but you wouldn't see any venation on the other two species. So it's a really good sign that you've definitely got green wing orchid. You can't mix it up with anything else. So those two ID features: nice clean leaves, no spotting, a lighter colour with a slight glossiness to them, and then those green veins on the hood. You know you've got greenwood orchid. It's quite a rare plant now in the southwest. Typically only grows on calcareous soils, which is actually what they're quarrying here. They're taking out the clay, and it's become quite rare in the southwest. So it might be not one you can see, but look around road verges. Sometimes old churchyards can be quite good, but it needs to be unimproved soil, so no sort of chemical fertilizer on it. But now's the time to see it, now into May. So see how you get on, good luck, and let me know in the comments if you see one. All right, see you soon, bye.